All right. Good evening. Sorry I'm late. I had a few phone calls. Let's see, get a good corner. Okay. I had a few phone calls that came in really quickly before I got started, but nevertheless, I'm here. So tonight we're live at Silk Out System, Real Hair Talk with Tammy Golden, the creator of the Silk Out Hair Care System, a licensed stylist of 30 plus years, lover of all things healthy, real healthy hair. No shade to extensions, but ain't nothing like some real hair. Nothing like the feel and touch of a real strand of hair. Hey, Cyrus. So I'm here. And tonight's topic, while I'm waiting for some of you guys to get on, tonight's topic is about professional stylists. As it pertains to Silk Out System, as it pertains to your healthy hair situation. I ran across some chatter recently that questioned, did people really still need a stylist? And most people can do their hair at home. And so I just wanted kind of to give you guys some insight on what our position is at Silk Out System. And so we do have a hair care system that I created about 4 years ago, built around my 30 years experience in the salon as a professional hairstylist, servicing clients, restoring hair, as some would say, growing hair, but I don't feel like I grow hair. Hair grows, but I know how to take care of it, maintain it, and support my clients, coach my clients through the proper maintenance of their hair so that they get the results that they're looking for. So I don't believe that there's any magic pill in a bottle for your hair. Not to say that supplements aren't necessary, but there is not a magic pill in a bottle for your hair, like it is not in a bottle for this waistline of mine, okay? So just like you got to work out and discipline to get the results that you want with your body, your health, your skin, you got to do the same thing with your hair. And it's all, it's all connected, you guys. It's all connected. So we can't spot train our waist, eat McDonald's and just do 1,000 sit-ups. It don't work like that. Okay. Hey, Justina, Silk Out Pro from the Bahamas. Cyrus, Silk Out Pro from Miami, Florida. So our stylists are checking in. And so it's just no easy way. It is easy. It's simple. But what's easy is when you wrap your head around the reality of getting to your goal of healthy hair and then just keeping it simple to maintain the healthy hair. A lot of people treat their hair like a science project. It's like a art medium, and it's cute, but it's costly. Some of these styles are cute. It's very eccentric and very there's a lot of talent that takes place, but when it's all done, when you're down to the raw ingredients, when you're just down to just the hair, the scalp, the hairline, and it's suffering because of all of the tension and neglect and creativity, over creativity, it comes at a cost. So what is our mission at Silk House System? Is to bring care back to hair and reconnect clients with stylists for some level of care. And so we have a audience of professional stylists. We have a family, Justina, right? We have a family of professional hairstylists that are share the same mission that I share, and they've partnered with me. They've come on board and they've taken education. They stay educated. They agree with my theory about healthy hair. And it's not something I made up. It's something that's scientifically proven. Like, my take on healthy hair is science. And if you accept that and know how to push the buttons and reel it back in, whether you're doing chemical treatments or not, and you have to know hair, you have to know science, you have to know pH. So when people say, well, I just had somebody inbox me recently about a tamer treatment. And you guys chime in if you're new and you have any questions. If you're a stylist, I have another live certification coming up. I'm going to type that bit.ly/, because we need more stylists to rock with us, / Brain Freeze SOS Pro Live. Okay, so you can register for next week's certification on the 15th. Bit.ly SOS Prologue. Okay, so we need more stylists to rock with us, but someone just inboxed me about our Tamer treatment, and so if you've seen us talk about our Tamer treatment, you've seen the before and afters, you've seen me share. It is a professional use only product. So we have maintenance products for the consumers at home, styling products, maintenance products, scalp care, curl care, and then we also have our salon grade product, which is the Tamer treatment. That's like the Rolls Royce of hair care. So that does not need to be in the hands of everybody. And the reason why is not because like it's dangerous. It's our treatment that we use to manage texture and also restore and rebuild the strands of hair. So it serves two purposes. As a texture management, you need to be certified to be able to use it. And I've had some people inbox me recently and say, well, I can't find a Tamer treatment. And then when I check to see if you're certified, well, you're not a stylist. And so not everybody needs to have access to certain services. They're just privy to professionals because they know the science of hair. Excuse me, my nose is starting to itch. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Stylists know the science of hair. Stylists that are trained, and they really, really love healthy hair, and they have a premium clientele, and they deliver those type of results. Hi, Stacy. You said you need a Silk Out Pro in Houston, Texas. Is Houston in? Oh, we got a few girls in Houston, Texas. Sonia Hodge. I'm going to comment on this post. If Stacey, if you go to silkoutsystem.com and go to the stylist locator, you'll find, I know off the top of my head, there's like about 4 girls in Houston. I know Sonia Hodge, and a lot more. I'm just having a brain freeze right now. But if you go there, the salon locator at silkoutsystem.com and type in your zip code, there it'll show you who's nearest you. But we have quite a few girls. We have quite a few people in Texas, actually. Texas, Miami area, DMV area, California. And so we're looking to grow. So if you're a stylist watching this late or delayed, make sure you get with us to get certified so that you can offer these services, because they are very, very much highly in-demand services. And so when I say, some people say, well, we don't need a professional stylist. Can I just buy the stuff and just do it and put it on my hair? So it's not just about putting something on your hair. Okay. It's one, finding out, is this what your hair needs, and what combination, what technique, that your hair needs so that you can get the results that you need. Do you need building? Do you need moisture? Do you need protein? Do you need both? Like, there is just a science to it all. And without giving you a whole beauty school course, just because it's not a caustic material, like it's not a sodium hydroxide, it's not any of that. So it's a very, very safe product, but it needs to be used properly. Okay, it needs to be used properly. And so I always give this analogy when I do the certification. When people say, well, why can't I buy it and use it at home? Right, good, Stacey. Yeah, you need professional help. There are some things I think every woman should know how to shampoo and condition her hair. Every woman, I think, should know how to do to blow dry her hair in the case of emergency. I think every woman should know how to do a braid out or twist out or something to make sure she keeps her hair clean, or in the case of COVID, she can maintain some sense of style. She's going on vacation. But when it comes to hair care, you have challenges. Why just go into the drugstore buying over-the-counter products that you're not sure if you're getting the right one? Does this work for me? What is your hair repair condition? Like a lot of you guys have been inboxing me, asking me, oh, I have damaged hair. What should I buy? And my next question is going to be, what type of damage are you experiencing? Are you experiencing dryness, brittleness, breakage, shedding? Some of you guys are experiencing hair loss, like major hair loss. You have imbalances in your body. People have, shared with me. I'm not going to share anybody's name, but they've shared with me some personal things they're taking medications for. Okay, those are things that are beyond the scope of traditional cosmetology, but they do encompass trichologists, which are trained cosmetologists that are certified to help you in your hair loss challenges. And of course, your dermatologist and your doctor is going to be your next, your next best place to get help with. That's an internal issue. Cosmetologists don't deal with internal body issues. We are not licensed to do that. Cosmetology, the reference is cosmetics. So we deal with everything on the outside. So if you couldn't see, there wouldn't be a cream that I would give you for your eyes. I would send you to the eye doctor because they're going to fix you. Every industry has a professional. Yeah, we brush our teeth every day. We should. But when it's time to get that checkup, we're going to the dentist. I'm not going to the store looking for an at-home dentist checkup. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I have to just give analogies so you guys get it. And then, like I said last week, when it's time for your personal women's needs, when there's an issue, you call the doctor. So your professional stylist should be, and I'm not all are. I understand we do have some gaps in our industry. That's why you need to seek out and get receipts for the people that are the cream of the crop. Our Silk Out Pro artists all deliver results, and within our family we support each other. When someone can't support their client or need help, that's what our community is for. So our goal is to help stylists support their customers and getting their hair back on track, keeping their hair on track with a simple but consistent regimen to hair care and styling, and knowing what to do, what not to do. Hey, Letitia is in Houston. So Stacy, meet Letitia. So that is my vision for the company, is to bring these relationships back together. Somewhere down the road, I want to say about 10, 15 years ago, I think there was this huge divide when the whole do-it-yourself community came about. The whole YouTube thing got really, really strong, and we got a lot of influencers stepping into spaces, speaking on things that are not always true. But they had a platform, they had a space, they had an audience, and they went with it. And so that's what this Real Hair Talk is about. Is I'm here to fill the gaps and give the truth, the information. I'm just going to keep it real. I'm not going to tell you no hocus pocus about no hair and about no hair care, because the science and the theory has not changed. We now have innovative products like the Taman treatment, the Silk Out cocktail. Okay, and it's like, well, I don't have a stylist. Okay, then we have a mocktail. That's our hair repair duo, Revive and Care Mask. And that's about the most we can give you to support you at home. Great combination of repair products, but we do have things that we have reserved just for our professional community. Right. Hey, Devaki. And Devaki is over in Japan, one of our Silk Out Pro family members. Right. So we've spent years listening to all of this. Everybody has a home secret recipe out of their kitchen cabinet. We got it. Okay. Do that with yourself. Play with your own hair, but don't guide nobody else. Thank you. It's growing, and I think I'm gonna just rock with it. I got a little combination that's working right now. I got a shape. I got a hair shape that I think I can rock with for the next year or 6 months, so I can get some braids or something. So no more bleach for a while. No more relaxers. I was thinking about getting a pixie, but I'm really digging this what's going on right now. So I got a new tool I've been practicing with that gathers my curls up and really pulls them together. It's similar to a sponge, but it's silicone, and it doesn't grab you and pull your hair. I've never was into the sponge thing because it reminds me of sponge rollers, and so I feel like you're pulling your hair out. Indija, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. If you're a professional stylist, inbox me out. There's a link to the certification next Tuesday night, but we need more professionals that are like-minded that I share information, to my peers. These are my peers. I'm in the industry too. So I share information to my peers. We have new stylists coming on board, but we have a lot of seasoned stylists that were like, wow, I'm glad to be a part of a company that gets back to the real thing about hair. Right. Rice water. When I was in the salon, clients would try to come in and like, oh, my hair feels soft. I've been doing the rice water. And it's like, girl, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with your home hair care remedies. None of that can light a match to this Silk Out cocktail. I just promise you that. And of course, we're always wowing and amazing our clients because the results are consistent amongst all of our stylists. I just shared some work. I was able to go in the salon Sunday and do a model. It felt good. I haven't touched any hair in a long time. So to be able to take that hair and breathe life into it, resuscitate it, and just see the body, she was so happy. She was like, I'm so glad you came back. I got my hair done. Right. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Yeah. So this, I shampoo my hair about 3-4 times a week because I try to work out in sweats. And what I have on my hair, Silk Out serum, replenish, and like a little bit of whip to pull the curls together. And I actually just did a video. If you go on our Instagram page, I just did a video Sunday of my technique that I've been doing lately, and I'm liking it. So I'm liking where it's going. I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, you're here for it. Yes. So we need people that like stylists that are really about the industry, that's about professional products, that have control of their business, have control of their chair, and they know how to offer professional services. We got to get back to offering professional services. When you start, going with, what's trending, and, people get influenced by a lot of people on social media because they have big followings and everybody's impressed. Usually that influencer has a more desirable curl type, or everybody's mesmerized with what they're doing to their hair all the time. And it's been very lucrative for them. Not to knock anybody's hustle or what they got going on. That's their gift or whatever. But when it comes to hair care, you guys, it's like I said, there's no magic pill. I'm sorry, there's no magic drops. There is a science behind it, and it's not magic. You just have to, one, if there is a major hair loss problem, that's a sign of something else. It's not just hair loss. It's a side effect of what's going on inside your body. But we don't treat hair loss. We're a hair care company. So I refer hair loss clients out to people that can help them come up with a solution, an honest solution. So I get a lot of inboxes too about, what can grow my hair fast. That's another one you guys ask me about. I need to grow my hair fast. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Thank you. I'm an educator. I like to talk. I like to share. I like to tell stories. So if I'm talking about my life or anything, there's always a couple stories that go with it. I try to narrow it down to one because it can get long. But thank you for watching 4 times. I appreciate that. But hair care is a science to it, and technology evolves. Like our treatment, our Tamer treatment is innovative. It's taking hair care to another level, but it still works with the science of hair. It just takes hair care to another level. That it's like when you see the pictures and the videos, it's like unbelievable, but it's like healthy hair on steroids. And so, I just absolutely just love our system, and our stylists do too, and their customers do too. So I'm not saying you have to be in someone's chair in the salon every week, but you should have somebody to support you when you need a trim. Like someone inboxed me during COVID, do I have a tutorial for a trim? It's like, I'm not an influencer. I don't make videos for you to do your hair at home. I make videos for you to maintain and support and how to use the products, but I can't trim my own hair. So I'm not fit. And I see these videos floating around social media, and they're like, oops, and I did this, and I did this, and I did. And I'm like, you about to have a whole bunch of people go and mess up their hair because they're impressed, but it's finna be wrong. And I've fixed those type of cuts because they're like, well, I trimmed it myself because I watch so-and-so and I follow them. And like this person, they have a big YouTube following. Just because somebody has a big following doesn't make them an authority on nothing. Okay? It's one thing to have a following, but have you made a living as an expert doing these services? It's one thing to do your hair, but it's another thing to do like 5,000 people's hair over the course of 30 years. And know that you can approach each one and you have a solution. You don't have to wonder or ponder or look for a magic potion. Okay, so that's the difference between a licensed practitioner versus someone who just has very much success with doing their own hair. Do somebody else's, and then do somebody else's, and do somebody else's. Every head is not the same. And so the great thing about Silk Out System, we're able to take the same products and make adjustments for fine, medium, straight, curly, coily, wavy, but that only comes with being a licensed stylist, having the experience touching different types and treating different situations. It's kind of like a doctor. They have experience because doctors are practicing. And they give answers based on their experience in their practice and what they've seen. And when they haven't seen it, what do? They go do their homework, research, they call their colleagues, they confer with one another, okay, to get help to offer you a solution. They're practicing medicine. Sometimes the medicine is not always the cure. Sometimes it's just to hold you together until you do what? Correct the underlying problem. The high blood pressure medication is not a cure to high blood pressure. It is to help you maintain your pressure until you can get your blood pressure under control. Okay? So not all the times will you need moisture, or not all the times will you need protein. I hear this word protein sensitivity going around, and I'll end up watching the videos because I really want to see what are these people talking about. They are just making up stuff all the time. And then it becomes part of their everyday vocabulary. It's a whole culture, and it's like, that's all fine. I'm not here to be combative with anyone, but I'm just saying, real licensed professional stylists know what they know, and you just can't tell us anything different. Okay, and you just can't sell us anything. We take classes, we get educated, and it has to apply. We're able to apply what we learn. So, new certification next Tuesday night, live certification. We have some recorded on our website, but it's just better live because you just get to ask questions, and not one certification is the same. And I love doing the certifications. They're about 90 minutes long. But stylists walk away knowing how our system works and is it a fit for them. And then we have our private stylist community of people that actually use our products that's growing, and we're helping and supporting them with education because we have so many different techniques, how our system works on different types of hair, different types of techniques, so that you can pretty much take this one product and service all of your clients, because hair is not race, it's texture. I can have Caucasian clients with fine hair. I can have African American clients with fine hair. They may have a fine coil, but when it's all straightened out, it's still fine. And so I'm going to treat it the same way. My approach and technique may be different because I'm having to, smooth out some hair or work through some texture, but it's hair. I don't like to have to define myself as a black. Yeah, I'm a woman of color, but this hair science thing is not. It is not. You can service everybody. You can service the rainbow. Okay, so if you're looking for a stylist, visit our salon locator. You should be able to find one there. If not, if you don't find anyone, inbox me. The people who are on our salon locator are those that we know, like they meet a certain amount of minimum, so they get featured on the website. Oh, the Vaki. Yeah, we've been doing a lot on the retail side. We just ended summer, and then we're just finna push it all the way out through until the holiday season. Got a lot of stuff in the pipeline. So if that helps you guys out, good. Good, good, good. So we have a lot of stuff in the pipeline, but I'm committed to doing this every Tuesday. If you guys have topics or questions you want to hear my professional take on, I would love nothing more than to answer those questions for you. But for now, I'll just create a topic and I'll share and I'll just kind of freestyle based on you guys' comments. But we're here for it, and we're here for you. Whether you're a stylist who's like, yeah, I need something for my client's hair, what I'm using is okay, but it ain't getting it. And then if you're a consumer that's like, yeah, my hair is fine, but it needs a little more, it's lacking, or I'm having a challenge and I don't know what else to do. Like, why go spend hundreds of dollars buying products and still not getting results because you don't know what your hair needs? When you could just sit in a trusted person's chair and let them take care of that. And then you don't have to worry about it. And then you can maintain your hair at home, you know, if you need to. I'm not saying you need to be in the salon every week, but you need to have a relationship with a professional stylist to get your deep condition services. The live I did last week, not all deep conditioners are created equal. What are you deep conditioning? What are you treating? If this just says, oh, it's deep conditioning, that doesn't tell me a whole lot. It doesn't tell me if it was fighting breakage, dryness, brittleness, rebalancing the porosity. It doesn't tell me. And if it's doing all of that, so what if you don't need all of that? Then you may be getting a little too much of something. When people say they're protein sensitive, it's not that you're protein sensitive. Maybe you have put too much protein in your hair and you need to rebalance it out. Because there's no way you can be sensitive to protein and have hair on your body. Because your hair is made of protein. There's no way you can be sensitive to protein and have hair on your body. That doesn't make sense. So when I hear people say that, I was like, do you know what you're saying right now? You know, we're all allergic to things, but the things that you say you're allergic to is inside of your body. I know you said the shampoo a lot during the week, do the exercise, but how long would your wash and go last? How do you refresh? Good question, Stacy. So me, because I have the luxury of the most I will go like this is like 2 days. And so let's say if I don't work out tomorrow and I'm really not going anywhere, I'll sleep in a satin cap. I'll sleep in my silk out cap, my little hat. My boyfriend's like, oh, you gonna put your little hat on before you go to bed? Yeah, I'll put my little hat on before I go to bed so I don't dry my hair out on the pillowcase. And in the morning, if I sleep in a satin cap, this is not so hard to refresh in the morning. If I don't sleep in the satin cap, I might as well rinse it, run some balance conditioner through. I'll run some balance conditioner over there and restyle it because it's not dirty, so I don't need to wash it. But if I sleep in the cap and my curls are not disturbed too much, I'll take the, it's not over here, it's on my table, but I'll take the Replenish, which is our leave-in moisture mist, and I'll just re-moisten it with the Replenish, and probably take, Silk Whip, that's our Arganol styling foam, and just rework it through my hair, and I just kind of rub up my hair. I have this cute tool I've been using. I'll share it with you guys. I shared it on Instagram. And I'll just kind of rework up and just moisturize it and fluff it. If it's a little dry, like I just did it like an hour or two ago, so it's really it's still a little damp. But if it's a little dry in the morning, I may take some glaze and rub over it, give it a little shine, enhance the curls. But maybe 2 to 3 days for this look, because this is just a wash and go. And it's easy to do. Now, if I was doing a twist out, when it gets longer, I may do like big twists and then separate them. I could rock that for about a week before doing it again. But I like to wash my hair. I just like, if I'm sweaty, I want to get clean. So I probably wash my hair about 3 times a week. But to refresh, I do the Replenish and probably the Silk Whip. Now, if I use the Define or the Flex, so the Define is the moisturizing holding gel. If I use that, because that's when I really want the curls to pop. Like some days I just like a soft look. I'm not going anywhere today, so it's soft. But let's say tomorrow I may go somewhere because it's my birthday. So I'll put some Define on there. The curls will pop. The next day, I can just spray the Replenish, rework up my hair, and I can feel the Define again. I don't need to put any more on. Just spraying the Replenish on there, kind of activates, and I kind of rework up my hair. It's about for my wash and go, if I don't work out, about every 2 to 3 days. Hey, Roseanne Garcia, so blessed to have found this system. Shout out to Whitney. I love the products I use. I do all textures, and thank you. Good. Yeah, I've been seeing some of your work that looks really good. So I like to see that. It's really easy, and we've been so separated by product lines, and that's a whole other topic. But our goal is just to bring it back in, reel it back in. There are some things that only professionals need to have in their hand, like our Tamer treatment. So don't inbox me saying you need the Tamer treatment because you got to do your hair at home. It's just not going to happen. I get asked a lot by people that want to work with me, work with my company, I've had people that wanted to be investors in my company say, well, the deal breaker is you have to make the Tamer treatment available for everybody. And I'm not going to do that. Okay. And the reason why I'm not going to do that is because, like I said, there's a science to everything. And so here's my last story before I go. Everything has a chemical compound could be found on the elements chart, even water, right? Hydrogen, oxygen, and in different combinations, they do different things. So although water is like, this is water, is it dangerous? Is it dangerous? Is this dangerous? It's not. This is not dangerous unless you jump into 10 feet of it and you don't know how to swim. So you get what I'm saying? I could give you the Tamer treatment, but if you did not know what to do with it, it's not just putting it on your hair. Just like relaxers is not just putting it on your hair. That's what people, I'm about to go home and slap this relaxer on my hair and it's going to be straight. Yeah, it may look right the first time, but the second time you do it, guess what? You overprocessed. And the third, or you could have underprocessed the first time. Or the first time, or what have you. The third time you do it, now you got shedding. And then you'll go back and demonize the relaxer because you didn't know what you were doing. And so this was on my mind so tough that this morning I woke up and I Googled different lawsuits about, I'm like, you haven't seen, they sell relaxer over the counter, although I think they shouldn't. But every major relaxer company has put their relaxer in places that it does not supposed to be. And why does nobody sue them when their hair goes wrong with the relaxer? Because the relaxers have been demonized for like the last 10, 15 years. And as a licensed professional, I did a many relaxers in my career that did not have any of those issues. One, because what? I was licensed, trained, professional. And I was practicing and doing what I know to do to service my relaxer clients and keep their hair healthy. So why do people run to the store? Because it's available for sale and they buy these kits and they make these home kits and there's the lie of the no lie and the this and the that as whatever base that they use to, get this product in your hair. If you don't know what you're doing, 99% of the time you're going to have a problem. So if you don't know how to swim, or you going to the pool and jumping off the diving board, and you don't even have on a life jacket, that's a setup. That's suicide. So just as gentle as this water is in this bottle, and I'm just drinking it, it's fine. But if I know how to swim. But if you didn't know how to swim and you went out trying to go swimming for the first time, and is it the water that was the problem or the fact that you didn't know how to swim? You did something that you had no business doing. And so the Tamer treatment, no evasive ingredients, They're on our website, but there's a science to how it's used. There's techniques, there's recommendations, and consumers have a habit of doing overkill. They overkill everything. They make their own combinations. Everybody kind of secretly wants to be a chemist, and they're mixing up stuff in the kitchen. You know, people take the relaxer and they mix other stuff with it because they saw a YouTube video, right? So I don't want anybody at home mixing up Tamer treatment with yogurt and Tamer treatment with juju juice and Tamer treatment with mayonnaise. I don't want anybody doing that because it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. It's only in the hands of licensed professionals who know what they're doing. Okay, they understand the pH of hair. They understand the alkalinity and acidity of different products and when they need to, where the hair needs to be, all that good stuff. That's a private professional conversation. So, but trust that if you connect with one of our Silk Out pros, you're going to be in pretty good hands. And we have I have had stylists tell me recently, one of my stylists told me this recently. He says, you know, your system is working. He says, I did a client today who's been following your product for years, and she's managed to visit about 4 of your stylists throughout the U.S. Because she travels and she loves the products, she loves the treatments, she loves the services, and whenever she travels and she needs her hair done, she gets on your website and she actually knows the products. She knows what stylists should be, you know, working with if they're familiar with the system, and she's pleased with the system no matter which stylist she goes to. So I was really, really pleased to hear that. So that's our goal, is just to be a place, recreate a place in salons across the country, the world. We'll start with the country where consumers that need and want professional help have somewhere to go. We're not saying you have to go, but there are some of you guys, like the young lady mentioned earlier, she wants some professional help. And like I said, some of you guys don't need in the salon all the time. I had clients that were weekly, monthly, quarterly, annually. You get what you need. We give you the support. You have the products you can use at home. But, you know, when it comes to especially texture management, color, chemical services, or if you have a problem, you should be in a professional chair. You should not be, I'm going to go on YouTube and see what somebody said. No. Someone just recently said they YouTube their symptoms and they saw all these videos about all these treatments. I said, but what did your doctor say? Well, I was going to take them. I said, you can't take your doctor to YouTube videos. You can't take your doctor to YouTube videos. You can't. They're not going to listen. They're doctors for a reason. They've studied. I think they know something. I've been a licensed hairstylist for 30 years. I think I know something. It's never failed. I still have clients that don't know, potential clients that don't know I'm not doing hair anymore. Still finding my results on social media. Still trying to make appointments. So this thing is science. Technology has changed the game in many ways, but the core foundation of hair has not changed. How hair comes out of your body, this has not changed. How we care for hair has only gotten better, but it hasn't changed. All right, so that's my healthy hair talk for today. If you have any questions, drop them below. Feel free to inbox me. If you're a licensed professional looking to learn more about our system, how it works, our next webinar is next Tuesday night. I believe it's 8 p.m., but just go to the link I posted in the group or inbox me and I'll shoot you the link. You guys take care. If you have any questions, like I said, drop them in the comments or inbox me and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for all you guys' continued support. I'm glad you are finding this information valuable. Share this video with a friend. Let's help spread the word about this real hair talk, okay? It's just, I want to get rid of the myths and the methodologies that are kind of doing you guys a disservice. We want to get back to the core and the foundation of hair care. All right, you guys, take care, and I'll chat with you soon. Bye-bye.